And we're live. Welcome back, everybody. Sorry about the delay. I was getting the giveaway app set up so we can do our Twitter giveaway. Earlier today, I did a stream with Corey. Go check out his channel. I tweeted about it. Awesome interview. He's got some of the best interviews in the whole space. Really in-depth questions. A lot of really good thought, and had a good time. So go check that out. See what's going on in the chat. Crypto King says, boom. What's up, Hexians? What's up, Crypto King? Yusuf, let's go. Memes team. That's right. I'll give away to 1,000 Maxi during the Halloween cruise that Hex Asians is sponsoring if I win. All right. We'll hold you to it. Hex Fanatic. What's up? So here, I'll go ahead and share my screen and so we can talk about what we're about to do here. So we're just trying to grow the YouTube channel. So we just did a giveaway here for 1,000 Maxi, and to join it, you had to subscribe to Dipcatcher's YouTube, screenshot and show proof. So we got all these people screenshotting the numbers on the, let's see. So if we go Tonto 2K. So that little campaign helped us drive past 2,000 subscribers on YouTube. Right now, what are we at? $2,030. So up another 1% on our numbers here. Super exciting. Super grateful for everyone. And if you're not following yet, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the share button. Share this with your mom. Share this with your grandma. Share it with anyone you know that might be interested. It's the best time in 4 years to get into crypto. So this is where the big opportunities are. I mean, it's like, think about when Hex launched. Hex was in development all of 2019. When you look at the crypto chart, Bitcoin all-time price history. In 2019, it was, at the end of 2019, Bitcoin was $7,000. So the best opportunities happen when things are pretty calm, usually a year or so after like a big blow off top. That's right where we are right now. The all-time high Hex price was just over a year ago. And we are at the right place at the right time. Modern Simplicity says, SubTC, you're a savage, love it. Driving home, let's go. Awesome. Picked up the team dip the other night. Nice. My grandpa can't text. Watching YouTube is impossible. Is there a central website for all the perpetuals? All I see is a bunch of separate sites, no cross links. PS, Anvil sucks, so slow to load, makes Maxi sites look less trustworthy. So what do you mean by central website? Do you mean just like somewhere to go on them? All like to, I mean, there's nothing to do now except for, but I mean, I turned off the Diamond Hand UI just so people don't accidentally Diamond Hand just yet. So we have the Maximus portfolio dash Maximus, where you can look at your whole entire, and that's where I look at the prices. So yeah, let me know what you're trying to look at and we can point you to the right place. Giving No Corner friend some Desi with Diamond Hands, tried to explain it, he got lost. Yeah, then let's keep trying. I staked all my hedge in the first day of Icosa launch for 90 days. Can't be the only one. How does this affect us being able to mint for poly in the time for HSI buybacks? You can't, unless you can early unstake it. Can you? Yeah, that is one downside. Is there an early on stake? And what's the penalty? I just have to gauge that. What's been your like net ROI so far? Honest Simplicity says everyone gets lost when I explain hex. Yeah, and I mean, the reality of it is that not everyone deserves greatness. Not everyone is capable of achieving greatness. So that's just the reality of it. But you're a good friend for at least attempting, because perhaps 1 out of 10 may get it. But that's just how everything is. It's like there's a small percent of the whole are the high performing individuals, and the large percent of the whole are underperforming. Like that's what it means to overperform. So today we're going to be doing this giveaway. So here, let's tweet this link out. All right, guys, so we're going to do it. So here, Stockton, it's maximus-portfolio.anvil.app. So just paste your address in there, and then that'll show you all the prices and the value of all your tokens. And then you can just save the URL like in your bookmarks, and you can always just go back to it. And someone from the community is helping me to add some features and improve performance on that site. So hopefully that will be rolled out soon. All right, so put on our giveaway music here. All I do is win. Hey, we have our winner, folks. PK Flying. Ooh, what language is that? That's cool. We have our winner. Congratulations, PK Flying. We've done it. All right, let's close that so we don't get copyright striked. We have our winner. Congrats. By staking on day 1, it says I have 38 days left until 90 days complete. That's when liquidation starts. So I guess Polymint phase will be over then. Hey, maybe we'll do something where it's 1-to-1 minting, but then if you mint, you can mint during the auctions, and you can get something like half a poly. Because we may want to make it open to like strategically where, you know, people can send more Hedron to poly. So maybe if the 90 days is right when the Icosa thing is, then maybe there is a way. Let's think about that more, because that could bring in a lot of Hedron. And I can't remember if, like, what the early end stake system is like on that. So Congrats. Had you in for Polly. That's right. Congratulations, name. Just had a baby. Thanks, Professor. All right, so that's enough for the giveaway. Why don't we do what we came here to do, and we're gonna do some more analysis on our thing here. So we are gonna say something like, let's do this first. So latest block. So latest block equals app tables dot Icosa buyback dot search. Where let's do list of that -1 block number. And then let's kick this task off. So get Icosa stakes. And then let's see what we got to do here. Icosa stake. Okay, we're adding a row. Okay, let's do this first. Let's just pull this in before we. Okay, so app. So app tables. So here we gotta do this. Import anvil table. Yeah. Anvil.tables. App tables. Icosa buyback.search. So let's do list of that. Just check this block number. We don't want to disrupt our current data. Oh my gosh. Okay, I need to get the last one. Okay, so let's do anvil.server.call launch Icosa stakes. Run that. Mars Pussy says, exactly, imagine Desi, it's like next level. Play has 10 years to figure out how to redeem it. Hopefully penalties for EES on staking Hedron go down the closer it gets to 90 days when you take the hit to mid for a poly time. It does, will be tempting for me to sure. Okay, so I think these here are listed by principal. Yeah, so these are sorted by principal, but there were some numbers that we wanted to look at here. And so we probably want to make some charts too. Let's check in on these background tasks. Okay, so it looks like that's done. So we probably have even more now. So here, let's do this. Okay, so 5, 7, 7, 8. Okay, now we need to do analyze Icosa. Anvil.server.call. Analysis, maybe. Tables. Lin of app tables dot Icosa buyback dot search principal none. Oh no. Why is there none? So Okay, I think that what this means is that all the ones that we just pulled in, they're not saving the principal. Why would we get rid of it? That's weird. Let's see what the latest block number is. So like 15.64 all the way down to 15.69. 15.69. Okay, so these must be the latest one. The one, yeah. So in seller, let's see what fields we're missing. Yeah, where'd all of our data go? That's so weird. The heck? That's so weird that we just, what happened? Why would we have done that? Well, oh, and then now we have to look up the stakes. Oh, duh. Okay, that's why. Here's where we get that information. Where I is Icosa. Okay, so here, let's just say where principal equals none. That's why, duh. So now we need to run the launch. Let's call it launch lookup. So we're gonna pull the Icosa stakes where principal is none. Okay. Let's see if that works. He says, quick question, is it better to mint first or later in the day? It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter at all. I was thinking he's seen a bunch to mint. I'll probably just stick on another wallet. Good thinking. Nice to record it. Yeah, thank you. That was awesome. I said since day one ETF was better, but I never moved my ETH over. HexF is 0.00072 and HexW is 0.00062. Okay, so this one might take a minute. So why don't let's look at what your, I guess here, let's just check out our Maximus portfolio. Let's look at how the Hedron deployer is doing. I like looking at their wallet because it just shows everything. All right, so team is up on the day measured in hex. Last time we looked, it was like 1.66. Base base has climbed up today, 1.04 measured in hex. Trio's 1.05. Wow, Lucky's only 1.04. So Trio's higher than Lucky, and Lucky's almost the same as base, and then Desi's 1.122. So that's pretty amazing right there. We have 75,000. Team has been burnt. I don't think there's been any new early end stakes. Wow. Incredible. And so that means that HexF is, so poor man, when you say HexF is 0.00072, are you talking about the USD price? So like that would mean that we are like 50 times HexF and like, what would that be? 60 times HexDub. Let's look at those charts. Let's look at HexWETH, and then we'll just do Ethereum. JW. All right. I mean, that's not bad, right? From launch, it's up. $20x. But I mean, if you think about it, most people, look at the volume, when do most people buy? Let's break that up by like week or 3 days. So on the day that most people bought, let's see, let's zoom out. So so most people are experiencing, well, not most people, the day with most volume. Well, I mean, I don't know. I mean, if you include, so this whole period, this whole period, this whole period, this whole period, part of this period, and then here's where we are. So, you know, part of this period people experienced, but that's smaller. So yeah, I mean, across all time, most individual buyers are down pretty big. If we said the average was somewhere like right in here, I don't know, I mean, 60%, not bad. The people that made the top are wrecked, right? Like, it's usually like the top gets made by the big late buyers. So those people are down pretty big, like 80-some%, but that's markets. Okay, looks like that's done. So let's restart this and we'll see if we got our, now we need to run analyze Icosa. Okay, so we shouldn't have any Empty principals now. Looks like it's running. All right. Looks like it all ran. Now let's close this out. Okay, so let's do this. Let's go ahead and add a column. I'm just gonna call it true, false, display. That's how we'll manage it. So now let's go back to the app. And we'll say search display true. Okay. Oh, duh. Wrong one. Okay, so $497 million hex across 6,191 stakes. 3123 over 6191. Geez, the average person has 2 of these, but that means that like one person has a bunch. Oh God, no. Get out of here. Okay, so now let's view these Icosa stakes. Okay, so what other information do we need to do? So first, let's just look at, so let's just say alert app tables dot Icosa buyback dot columns. Just see what we're working with here. Okay. So price, block number, so stake ID, start day, but we want the, so Ethereum timestamp from block number, to timestamp, So web3 .pi block timestamp. Timestamp. Okay, so block.timestamp. So web3 pi lookup get block by block number. Web3 eth.getBlock. Okay, here we go. Okay, so let's do something like, we're gonna add so we're just gonna search it all. So here, let's just do this. Anvil.server.background task, if add timestamps. So we're gonna say HSIs equals app tables dot Icosa buyback dot search for H in HSIs each block number. Okay, so let's do, we need W3 equals get W3. W3.eth block. So let's do publish. We'll test this out. And so we're going to say timestamp. It's just block.timestamp. So let's just do print. So if this works, so let's just print like 10 of these. N plus equals 1 if n is greater than, say, 12. Okay, so let's test that out. Anvil.server.call add timestamps. Int object not callable. Eth.get block. Web3.pi block. Looking at blocks. Looking at blocks. Web3.eth get block. So maybe we just, okay, so that's Web3. Okay, so here we don't even need to do that. We can just say Web3. Right? Is it Web3 dot? Yeah, let's try that out. Web3 has not. Okay, so let's looking at blocks. Web3.eth.get block. int object is not callable. So here, let's just do print w3.eth. So there, we're going to see the functions we can run. Okay, so let's try the transaction hash. Okay. H.transaction hash. See if that works. Oh, that's block hash. Web3 ETH. Int object is not callable. What? See if we just erase that, if it does anything. Okay. So we have these hex bytes. What the fuck? Oh, those are transactions on the blocks, so. Gas limit. Timestamp, okay. Block. Timestamp. Okay, let's see if that works, you guys. Okay. So here we got that. So now let's get print the time. Okay, so now let's convert. So timestamp to date. Date Python. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, so we got that. Let's do import. So import date time. Okay, so we're gonna say import date time. Let's see what it's all about. So 8:15, that looks right. It went live at 5 UTC, so it's probably the first ones. Okay, so it looks right. So now, okay, so we got that. So now let's do a UTC time. So h.update block time stamp block date time equals D. Yeah. And we are going to do that for all of them. That's so funny. Let's see, I had to have been okay, so let's see if this it's still running. Let's do the so here we're gonna add column eligible Okay, so let's let this add the timestamps and then we'll be able to run it. what's up. Okay. Oh, I just realized something on the right screen. Come on, finish adding these timestamps. Jesus. We got spammers in the chat while we're waiting and waiting and waiting for these timestamps to be added. Come on. Okay, so here, in the meantime, let's just do this. Let's say, just so we can start seeing this. Accept, pass. Okay, so we want to get share days. So share days equals self.item. T shares times self.item length. Okay. And now we want share days per hex equals self.item share days divided by self.item principal. We want share days per hedron where we replace the hedron with the hex price. So share days per hex. So share day, that would be, sorry, let's see, so share days over hex. And then now we want to see how we need to multiply it by, so times hex over hedron price. So let's get the HTTP. So here we say import anvil.http, hex screener guy. We are going to get pairs here. Okay, so let's go to dex screener. Let's find the hedron hex hedron pair. Okay, so we need this to be hex per hedron, which it is. So how many hex per hedron? Okay. All right, that looks right. Hex per hedron equals anvil.http.rest. URL is going to be pairs Ethereum slash. Okay. So we want to get, so pairs, so pairs 0, and then we want something 1 over price native, right? Yeah, so 1 over pair 0, 1 over pair 0 price native. Okay, so Wow, looks like some of these big ones aren't even eligible till December. Okay, so we probably just want to add this whole column to the thing, right? So let's check our background task. Okay, add timestamps. So here, let's go to that add timestamps because we're going to do a lot more of this. Okay, so we're going to add a value to our thing called T-share days. 15. Okay, shares times days. So then that's just the base payout and then the bonus payout. Calc bonus, okay. And that's payout times multiplier. Okay, so that makes sense. So launch day. So if we get the Hedron day, we need to get the Hedron day. What was the Hedron launch day? So 223. So if we have a hex day, $10.39. Yeah, so day 816. Okay. So 816. Okay, so Hedron launch equals 816. So that's T-share days times 1,000 plus bonus, where bonus equals, or so bonus mult equals H start day minus 816. Okay, so in the first 10 days is the 10x bonus. Okay, so let's just do that. Okay, so let's do 1, and let's do the And we're going to say if n is greater than 4, we're going to break. So just print a couple of these. So let's do the add timestamp thing again. Oh, Hex token in the chat. Dev Huey, what's up, dude? Oh shit, I don't need to do that. Okay, that looks right. Okay, let's find one where the start date had to have been like 8. So here, let's do search where start day equals q dot less than, what was that day? 8/16. So let's do like 8. Let's just do 900, and then let's just do all of them. Okay, so those ones had bonuses. Okay. These fucking tiny ones. Okay, that looks right. So why don't we do just search all? Okay, what other information could we possibly want to measure the value of these? So we're getting the hedge rate they're going to earn, we're getting the bonus, we're getting the principal. Let's make sure we have our, okay, accelerated tables are there. Okay. So expected outcome, hex accrued to date. Okay, so we'll add the expected outcome on like the end client, because that's based on like an estimation of daily payout per T-share. And so we kind of capture that with that share days value that I show, but maybe we'll add it like something where you can drag the values, hex accrued to date. So I'm not sure if it really matters how much is accrued to date, because it's like you're getting the whole thing. So the thing that matters is the share days, which, you know, the hex accrued to date is the shares times days served. So this value share days that I'm describing is all the is like the whole time analysis. So okay, well, we're gonna do add timestamps, but instead of printing it, we're going to do h.update **d. Okay. Oh, shit. We might as well make that label eligible one. Fuck. Okay. Well, for next one, we will do something where like eligible. Dev Huey says Anvil looks cool in it. Let's try it. Dude, if you know Python, this will literally turn you into a fucking Python Power Ranger. Like, here, literally, Dev Huey, we're going to show you just an example. So say we want to do a chart of, like a bar chart of these. So we drag the plot right there. So we'll just do it when we click the buttons. So x equals, so x equals, so we're going to build the, so for A in all Icosa, we're going to say x.append a, we're going to do block date time, and then y.append a principal, and then we're going to say go, okay, so chart equals go dot, let's do a bar chart where x equals x, y equals y, and then we're going to do self.plot1 dot data equals chart. Do this. Yeah, we'll do this one after. Oh my God, dude, I gotta show you how to do this. So at the last company I worked for, I would mainly do most of my work in like Jupyter Notebook, because you can use this thing called Anvil Uplink, where you can basically have your Jupyter Notebook talk to your Anvil apps. So if you have data in an Anvil app, you can, you know, if you have a good workflow on Jupyter Notebook, you can, that's where I would do kind of like my like R&D type work. And then when I'm ready to build it into an Anvil app, I just do it here. But the server modules are really nice, and now the Anvil added this like this thing right here, this terminal. Ever since they added this, I basically stopped using Jupyter Notebook. Like I basically replaced Jupyter Notebook with server modules and this. But here, let's see if this worked. I see. Yeah, so I was looking at that, and that's kind of what I gathered from it too. You know, I don't know if the 29 auctions that have taken place so far are very accurate in terms of the like actual value of them that like when presented with, because so far there have been 29 total auctions, but presented with 6,000 auctions. I think that these values are going to be probably a little different. As I put, like we're looking back at the prior auction history may not be so helpful. I think that maybe looking more at the value of the share days of the HSIs relative to the value of share days in the perpetuals right now may actually be a different one. Yeah, so like right here, I just made this chart for all the Icosa buybacks based on when they started. So principal and then start day. So it looks like even some of the larger ones are more recent. But in this, where's the interactive chart? Self.plot1.interactive equals true. Okay, so if we do block, okay, so let's do import date time. We're gonna do block date time plus date time dot time delta of where days equals 90. And so if we say self.plot1.layout.title.text equals principal versus auction start date. Okay, so let's do something. So we don't want to do anything. Let's just like only focus on the ones that are like 100K and up. So if a principal is greater than 100,000, then we're gonna add it to this list. So that'll give us just a little bit cleaner of a chart and ignore all these other ones, because who really wants a stake under 100,000? That'd be pretty silly. I mean, really under 1 million. I don't even know if I would want. Let's do 1 million. And then let's do fun, and then we're going to say blank over 1 million hex principal, blank HSIs over 1 million hex principal dot format len of x. Yeah, dude, Deb, Huey, you should get on Anvil, and you and me should make stuff together. What I'm really looking for is like, I mean, although I'd say in the last 2 years I've gotten really, really good at Python. ideally, I want to find someone who's way better at Python than me that can learn Anvil, because I'm really good at Anvil. But if I had someone working alongside me who was like 10 times better than me in Python, I feel like there could be some unstoppable stuff going on. Okay, there's really 89 over 1 million. And so totaling blank len, and then we're gonna do sum of y. Yeah. So that's pretty interesting there. Wonder why the interactive thing is working. Cover info. Let's see that. Oh, he says I'm half good Python then, but I'll keep trying till I get it working. Yeah, man. I mean, you're for the most, and you're probably right on my level. But yeah, man, definitely try out Anvil. It's literally, I learned Anvil in early 2019, and I used to be real into like all these web frameworks and stuff. And ever since I learned Anvil, I've completely shut everything else out because nothing compares. At least for the types of things that I build. Like there's of course going to be certain use cases where you need to make other trade-offs, but for me, where I prioritize like ease of development, ease of hosting, time to market, and like effort required, to me it's like a no-brainer. Why can't I? Okay, so let's do. Oh, wow, that's weird. You have to really be touching it. Okay, so we need to set the... So we plot the bar chart with Damn, so we're gonna have auctions all fucking month. Jesus. Oh, dude, you should look back on that. We actually went deep into the math on that question. Here, dude, just for you. Corey, crypto, Petra.
There's 41 people in the chat right now. All I wanted to say, guys, before we go on, is to please check out Maximus DAO's website. I have heard something on Petra's radar. I heard due to team holders, 100 or 1,000. This is basically something they've already audited. So before goes to the auction or the Icosa Twitter in the description. All right, go ahead.
All right, excellent. I don't know where it is in the video, but here, let's answer his question again. So he wants to know what the average hedge holder has. So there's a couple ways to look at this. You can look at, when you're looking at this, you can say, okay, there's 23,000 holders that hold 109 trillion hedron. So if you just take this, so 109 trillion divided by 23080, that is 4 billion hedron per user. Sounds like a lot. That is what? How much is that? Times 0.123454. That's $19,000 of hedron per user is the average. But let's look at this top token holders chart. Okay, so 67% of it is held by 2 wallets. So about a third is held by 2 wallets. So let's divide that by 3 and then divide that by 2308 and then multiply. So that means that, so if you ignore the 2 largest holders, then the average hedron holder has 1.587 billion hedron. So that's 0.12345 times 123,454. So that's like $6,300 of hedron. But if you like, that also includes other massive holders, like this guy who has 3 trillion hedron. So say you ignore all the top 100 and you only account for the bottom 6.79%. So like actually like the average amongst the average people, not top 100 holders. So if we take that by 0.067 divided by 23080, which is now going to be 22980 because we have now 100 less people. The average holder has 320 million hedron times 0.123454, which is like $1,281. So quite a big range there. Okay, let's check on our background tasks. Okay, looks like it's done. So why don't we come back here and then we'll go design. Here, let's do this. We're gonna so we're actually gonna do add columns. Okay. Okay, so here we're actually gonna do this. Let's remove all these columns and re-add them. Okay, so we don't need price, we don't need block number, we don't need transaction hash, we don't need that. We do want T-shares, we want sell day, we don't care about the seller. Principal we care about, T-share rate, we don't care about because we get that information otherwise. Length we care about, block, date time we do care about, T-share days we care about, T-share days per hex we care about, hedron bonus we care about, mythical hedron we care about. Okay, so now let's make this one a full width. Okay, we'll also make this full width if we can. Okay, so let's hit run here. Smooth brain answer. Which one? The one just dividing total by the liquid hedron? The ecosystem is growing. When you're watching code being written live, you're early. Yeah. Wouldn't it have been cool to see the developers behind Hex live streaming their development? Have you analyzed the claim? But no. I don't even know how to really start with that, to be honest. Smooth brain answer. Okay, so here, let's do this. Okay. I'm gonna do this on show. Speed it up a little bit. And then let's do this where we don't need all these HSIs. Let's only do ones where ascending. Okay, so principal is greater than 1 million. 1 million probably. It needs to be so much wider. Why is that? Oh, it's by seconds. Duh. Well, I guess that makes sense that it's by seconds, but ugh. Let's see if this works. Oh no, we don't like that. That's not as helpful. See, maybe a scatter. That'll tell us. Let's just see. Oh, yeah. Maybe a dot plot. the hell? It's so weird. Lead bar chart. Hexlove says most people who have office jobs don't work as much as you do. Yeah, that's why I'm able to not have an office job. All right, so we got some bonuses here. So there's some bonus ones peppered in here. So not many bonuses. Bright green would be big bonus, right? After November 13th looks slim pickings. How much hedging gets burned is displayed on the chart, kind of. Most burned on November 13th. Some level 10 geeks won some auctions on December 25th. Let's see. Okay. Alright guys, I'm being summoned. But we made some awesome progress today. Compare data on hover. So here, let's just say plotly hide compare data on hover. Maybe bar mode. Plotly bar mode. Okay, so maybe that's how we do it. So let's do. Blue asks, hey, Dipcatcher, can the leftover Hadron be staked for the entire length? That way payout could be Hex, Hadron, and Icosa. So yeah, that's one way we might do it. The other way we were thinking was to actually just make that Hadron redeemable at all times. That way, in case the executor doesn't win anything, then the Hadron can just be redeemable. So still deciding on how to do that. That's a good idea to do the staking of the Hadron. Self.plot 1. Figure dot lens. Figure dot bar mode equals group. Oh, okay. Chart marker dot. Line. Okay, come in. Working hard, sorry. Close it. Where'd the title go? Nice. Okay, guys, we did what we meant to do. All right, guys, I'm going to hop off. Before we do that, we're going to tweet this out. All right. Okay. Let's get our, where's that thing? So, heading 1, A4, Icosa HSI analysis. Okay, so Another successful day. We learned a lot of the exercise. Come to auction. Oh, Crypto Kool-Aid in the house. Black Pepper. Blue, what's up? ID for polygraphic showing small fish like giant, beautiful giant fish. Oh, there's one here. Let me show you where that's from. Finding Nemo fish whale. Finding Nemo school of fish. Remember the scene? Like that. So, homie, keep urging. I'm actually gonna sign off for the night. Today we did a lot. Got a lot of key information prepared. This will definitely go into the staking or the stake bidding strategy. So, all right, you guys, we'll go ahead and hop off. Thanks for joining me today.